fall down now under the sun, under the sun. You are liquid sun, and I like you.
Hi Bold Bakers. Every summer I do a popsicle video and soon after I get inundated with your gorgeous photos. Today I've got 5 brand new popsicle flavors for you to get you really excited for summer. So let's get started. So before we start, the recipes for the popsicles can be found on biggerbolderbaking.com, and as always, to not miss out on any of my upcoming videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Now, popsicles. They are so fun to make, they're great for summer, and they're easy. The first popsicle we're going to make is kind of a twist on a childhood classic. It is a strawberry milk popsicle. Into a bowl, add in some milk, cream, sugar, and strawberry puree, and then mix all together. So for your strawberry puree, you can use fresh or frozen strawberries and just puree them up in a blender until they're nice and smooth. And also, if you want to have no seeds, just strain your puree. So there you go. Like I said, popsicles are so fast to make. This is ready to go into our mold. So here's the popsicle mold that I use. It's inexpensive. I really like them. And there's a link on my website of where you can buy these. Also, popsicle sticks. You can find those on my website too. Okay, so now we're just going to fill up our molds with our strawberry milk popsicle. So I find it much easier and less messy if you pour your mix into a jug, so it's easy to pour into your molds. Okay, lovely, on with our hat and in with our sticks. Now the great thing about popsicles is they don't take that long to freeze, roughly around 4 to 6 hours, and then they're ready to be eaten. So here I have some strawberry milk popsicles that I made yesterday. Don't they look absolutely gorgeous? So now I'm going to dress up these popsicles a little bit. I have some melted white chocolate here, and I'm just going to dip a corner of my popsicle in there. Gorgeous. Now the cold popsicle will actually set this chocolate straight away. And then just for something a little bit extra, I'm going to add a few little sprinkles on top, just because why not? So like I said, they set straight away, so that means you can eat them straight away. Oh, yummy. There is something so simple and kind of nostalgic about this flavor. Oh, these are absolutely delicious. Okay, one popsicle done. Let's move on to our next flavor. I'm excited about this next one because it's one of my favorite desserts. All the layers, different flavors in one frozen treat. It is a banana split popsicle. Into a food processor or blender, add in milk, yogurt, sugar, and fresh banana. Then pop on your lid and blend all together. So the reason I'm doing this one in a food processor is because I want the banana to blend up really well. But if you don't have a food processor, just mash up your banana by hand and mix all your ingredients together. Okay, this is looking good. It's nice and pureed. Now here I have a few strawberries that I diced up because a banana split is not a banana split if it doesn't have strawberries. So I'm going to add a few of those in and just going to stir them in. So when you're eating your popsicle, you get nice chunks of banana and strawberry. Okay, lovely. Now this is ready to be put into the mold. This is one of my favorite popsicles because the banana makes it really creamy and thick. It's so delicious. So you'll see your popsicles make roughly around like 8 to 10 popsicles, so you will have loads for your friends and for your family. And then again, on with our hat and in with our sticks. So now we still have more things to add to our banana split popsicles, so for right now, I'm gonna pop these guys into the freezer. So here I have some banana split popsicles that I made yesterday. Don't they look gorgeous? The thing about it is they're not a banana split popsicle just yet, because here I have some melted chocolate in a glass. And what I'm going to do is just dip the top of the popsicle into the glass and then dip it into some sprinkles, make it stick to the chocolate. And there you have for yourself a gorgeous banana split popsicle. Okay, now this guy is all decorated and ready to go. Ready to go into my mouth. Oh, yum. The banana is so creamy. I just love it so much, and the strawberries. And then chocolate on the outside. This is a whole big dessert wrapped into one. Absolutely love it. Okay, so our flavors are just getting bigger and bolder, so let's move on to our next popsicle. So now on Bigger Bolder Baking, we often do flavors that I like. So this next flavor is for Kevin because he works so hard. It is a chocolate and peanut butter popsicle. Into a bowl, add in milk, yogurt, sugar, and smooth peanut butter. And then whisk all the ingredients together. As you can see, this is a really thick popsicle. And it's one of the reasons why I like it so much. Okay, lovely. This is ready to go into our molds. Now, like I said, you can see this is really thick, so it might be a little bit messier than the other ones. But just with a spatula, try and push down the popsicle mix into your mold and get as much in there as you can. And then, because sometimes there can be air bubbles, all you want to do is just take your popsicle mold and tap it on your counter and get rid of all those bubbles so you get a nice clean popsicle. Okay, great. On with our hat and in with our sticks. Okay, another popsicle ready for the freezer. So now we did the peanut butter part of our popsicle, now we're going to do the chocolate part. So here I have my frozen popsicle ready to go, and I have my melted chocolate that I dipped my banana split one in earlier. And I'm just gonna go ahead and dunk half my popsicle in there and then place it on the tray and scatter over a few chopped roasted peanuts. Gorgeous, you get nice texture, different flavors, yummy. So go ahead and keep dipping and dunking your popsicles. Kevin is gonna love these. I think I hear him coming, so I'm gonna eat this real fast. Okay, don't tell me we made them. Let's move on to our next popsicle flavor. Our next flavor is a classic, so we can't do this video without it. It is a mint chocolate chip popsicle. Into your bowl, add in your milk, yogurt, sugar, and mint extract. So now our next ingredient is optional, but if you want to put in a little bit of green food coloring just to turn it that kind of minty color, you know, the way you see it in stores, feel free to do that. And if you don't want to, just leave it out. Now that all our ingredients are in, give it a nice whisk up. And then last but not least, add in your chocolate chips. Give it a quick stir. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. I love mint and chocolate. Okay, this guy is ready for our molds. So I have my mix in my jug and I'm gonna pour it straight into my molds. So here's a little tip. I don't know if you know this, but I am a huge fan of TJ Maxx. They sell great popsicle molds and really cheap. So make sure you go in there, check it out and see if you can find something good. I always do. On with our hat, in with our sticks, and then we're gonna pop it into the freezer. After just a few hours, this is the gorgeous popsicle that you will end up with. It looks and smells delicious. Yummy. You can't beat mint and chocolate, it's such a great combo. So if this is our second to last popsicle, just imagine what our next one is gonna be like. So recently when we made 2-ingredient no machine ice cream, I made a Neapolitan flavor and you guys went nuts for it. So I thought what could be better than actually making it into a popsicle as well. So that's our next flavor. Into our bowl, add in some cream, yogurt, sugar, and vanilla extract and whisk all together. So now this is the base flavor. So what we're going to do is divide this between 3 bowls evenly, add some strawberry puree into one, mix it all together, and then add some cocoa powder into another one and then mix that all together. So now that we have our 3 flavors for our Neapolitan, let's start to build our popsicle layers. So here I have my strawberry flavor and I have it in a piping bag. You can also put it in a Ziploc bag and snip off the corner. And all I'm going to do is fill up my popsicle mold around 1/3 of the way up with my strawberry. Do this for your whole mold, and this is going to be our first layer. Okay, great. Now put on your hat, pop in your sticks, and then pop into the freezer for 2 hours. When your first strawberry layer is set, go in with your next layer, which is your vanilla. Now the reason that I like to use piping bags is because it gives you lovely clean layers, but you can always use a spoon if you don't have them. Okay, great, so now pop it back into the freezer for another 2 hours and then we're going to top it off with our last layer. And now last but not least, we have our chocolate layer for the grand finale. Just pipe him all the way to the top. Fantastic. I'm really excited for these because they look so pretty. Now we're going to pop these guys back into the freezer for maybe another 2 to 3 hours and then they're going to be ready to eat. Now I know that last popsicle flavor might have seemed like a labor of love, but check this out. Look how pretty it is and you get 3 flavors in one. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so yummy. Have a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of strawberry. While it's hot out this summer and you've got some extra time, make sure you try out these recipes. I know you're going to love them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you submit your popsicle photos on my website, biggerbolderbaking.com, because I love to see them. I'll see you back here really soon for more Bigger Bolder Baking.